Well, cancer is such a big thing. It hits everybody from the young to the old and everybody in between, and it just hurts.
Well, we're fortunate to have nobody involved in cancer in our family, but look at all the luminaires. You know, we're just here on behalf of everybody here. It's got to be one of the most important things to do. I mean, this is probably one of the only times they maybe can sit down and really think about their loved ones that they've lost and to raise money. One of these days, we're going to wake up in the morning and the news is going to be front page saying there's a cure for cancer. And it's because of these walks in Red Lake, Dryden, and Sioux all across Canada that they're raising money for.
Welcome back to Hello Dryden. Hello Dryden. I'm Andy McIsaac, and this is Jen Martins. She does all kinds of interesting stuff in the background of Relay for Life. You're like the glue that holds it all together. I'd say some would say, but it's just me that said. Would some say that? Some would say that.
I don't know about that, but this year I'm the team's chair.
And this is the 10th year.
Yes, 10 years in Dryden. Everyone's been working hard at getting together for Relay on June 1st at the Dryden High School.
Are you excited?
Very excited, actually.
Should we do a little bit of a Relay for Life dance really quick, maybe? Go Relay for Life. I'm sitting back down. Can you tell us what people are going to maybe see at this year's Relay for Life?
We have about 21 teams, so there's going to be lots of teams with different themes. There's going to be some local entertainment. We're talking about doing a number of things in the entertainment part, and Mike will talk about that later. But the Survivors Dinner, Rod is here to talk about that, and overall it should be a really good night.
Well, we just want to say thank you, Jen, for being here, and maybe you can call one of our next victims up to the stage.
Sure. Next, I'd like to introduce Rod.
Hi, Rod. Thanks again, Jen.
How you doing?
Rod, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Rod Payne, you are an avid participant in the Relay for Life in Dryden. Tell us why you participate at the Relay for Life all these years. How many years has it been?
Well, I've been involved about 5-6 years behind the scenes, and but I was, of course, fighting cancer, colon cancer, and that's what I was dealing with. But being involved, being treated for cancer, and that I didn't realize what the behind the scenes and the dedication of the hospital, nurses, people, and they did so much for me that I could not ever repay them. And so this is a way that I wanted to give back or help, and that's what the Cancer Society really thrives on, is people who donate their time and everything that. When I was in the hospital in Thunder Bay and I had to get to an appointment, people would come and pick you up and give you a ride, and one person gave me a ride one time, and I just wanted to give them money for gas or something like that, and they were totally insulted because they wanted to help, and this is something they did, and they wouldn't take any money because their wife or husband was cured by cancer, or they lost a loved one or something like that, and they just wanted to give back because it's just unbelievable how much dedication is in the field. Like in a small town like this, it's hard to see a doctor and hard to get out and that, but once you get into the system and the Cancer Society and the equipment and the resources they have is just unbelievable.
They really look after you.
They really look after you. It's second to none. The Cancer Society or the Cancer Clinic in Thunder Bay at the hospital was set up by the Mayo Clinic in Rochester.
Okay.
So they have experts coming constantly when they were getting themselves going, and it's one of the best facilities in Canada right now.
Is that right?
Yes.
Rod, you're also the Survivor Chair. You're a chair.
Yeah.
You look like a person, not a chair.
Yeah. Well, they do call me stiff at times, but you know.
Tell us about your chair duties, you stiff guy, you.
Well, what I do is we really want the survivors to come out and participate in this event. So there's a dinner prior to the
Relay.
To the relay, and they sort of kick off the event. There's a dinner, and that's what Tara and I are behind the scenes, and
She's
we
over
do
there,
that.
Tara.
We call the survivors. We make sure that they're going to come, and we really like to see them there. And it really adds a level of intensity to the festivities when they come, and especially when they come out and do a lap. And we've had people who've passed away since last year who came out and couldn't walk around, couldn't do one lap, but we were able to have a golf cart for them because they wanted to be there. They wanted to be there and participate in how how important it is to them. So they came and they did a lap, and unfortunately we've lost these people in this past year, and it just goes to show you that cancer doesn't matter who you are, what age, or what status in life. If it comes to get you, it comes to get you.
That's right.
And so these people are really wanting to help or wanting to be involved. So it really does add a level of intensity to the proceedings.
Well, you're a true survivor, Mr. Payne, and we really appreciate you being here and telling us your story, and we wish you all the best at this year's Relay for Life. Thank you very much for being here today.
To be able to tell a story.
We appreciate that. Maybe we should call in Tara next. She's a chair under your chair.
If it wasn't for her, I couldn't do a lot of things I'm doing right now.
Thanks again, Rod. Come on in. How's it going?
Good,
It's
hi.
nice to meet you,
Nice to
Tara.
meet you
Tara
too.
Halverson is the vice chair
Yes.
of the survivors.
Yes, I am.
Tara, tell us about this dinner that Rod just talked about. When and where is that happening, and how can a survivor get involved with that?
The dinner is June 1st at the Dryden High School in
Okay.
a small gym. And Rod and I are we get a list of all the former survivors. And we've been calling them around and actually hunting people down if the phone number's out of service.
Go get them.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Go get 'em.
And yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing. And then when they come in, we welcome them, of course, and we are decorating up the gymnasium in
Nice.
the blue and the white and the yellow colors, and just make that night for them.
For the survivors.
That's right.
That's a really excellent cause. The whole thing is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Tara, what do you and what will you be doing during the Relay for Life this year? Like, are you doing events, or are you taking care of you're just taking care of the survivors mostly during the actual event
Taking
as well?
care of the survivors, and also I am a team captain for my own team,
Oh, nice. What's your team called?
the Fish Frying Frenchmen.
Hi, Fish Frying Frenchmen. Say hi to your team.
Hi guys.
Am I allowed to ask you how much you guys have raised so far, or do you want to share with us that millions of dollars?
Yeah, let's say millions of dollars.
We're very proud of you.
Yes, I am. I'm that good.
You are that good.
Yes. So we're all working really hard to raise money. We had a garage sale which you attended
Yeah, we were
on
there.
Saturday.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and we made a nice donation for that. So it went really well.
You told us earlier that Mikey is doing some music. He's involved with maybe the entertainment. Is that what you said?
Yes, he will be singing and dancing.
Mike Ebling, you heard it from Tara, will be on stage singing and dancing, and that's pretty much all that he's doing, right?
I had heard something about a grass skirt.
And singing and dancing in a grass skirt. You heard it here first on Hello Dryden. Well, Tara, thank you so much for all of your hard work with the Relay for Life, and we wish you all the best and all the success in the world at this year's event.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Mikey, you get over here. Look at this guy. He's wearing a tie. Making me look bad here.
I didn't know this was a social affair.
How are you doing?
Good, excellent.
Good. He's the first door to the left for me at work in the morning, and he's the first guy that I say hello to. He's a newsman, he's a sportsman, he's a philanthropist, he's a volunteer, he's disease-free bachelor as well.
Yes.
Michael Ebling, you're taking care of the entertainment at this year's Relay for Life. Tell us about that.
Yeah, apparently grass skirts, and Andy, it's going to be a great time. Very quickly, we want to make it enjoyable for all the participants. Doesn't matter if it's 10 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been involved with the Relay and Entertainment now for 8 years, and we want to make it a fun experience. So you'll have bands. We're going to have just people jamming in the middle of this track, and entertainment all night long until 12 o'clock. And in the kind of the feature events, the Olympics, it gets people busy, gets them active. Called the Relay for Life Olympics. It's
What kind of events do we see at these Olympics?
always a surprise. You always have the famous water balloon toss, no matter how warm it is or how cold it is. So that's really the kind of the showcase, and it gets people just their mind off just the walking and just the regular routine of walking around the track. And we want to make it fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. I promise you that.
Talk about maybe some of the success that you guys have had in the past in terms of entertainment.
Oh, it's been great. It's been overwhelming, and we encourage folks, anybody, if you want to take part, just call me 223-7345, and we'll get you on. I'll make sure you get on. And Ryan Graham, who you'll hear from later on, you'll talk to him, and Dave Darling have been sensational at the high school, so it's great to have them on our side. So again, very quickly, it's just, we want to make it enjoyable. It's all about enjoyment and raising money for such a good cause, like we heard from Rod earlier today.
So that one day we can squash this terrible C word that we hear about all the time.
Yeah, very, very personal to all of us, and it'd be great. And very quickly, luminaries are still on sale if you'd like to buy a luminary. It's part of the most emotional part of the night is the lighting of the luminaries around the track.
A spectacle, actually.
Yes, and Terry Heikla doing the piping. It's just it's an amazing scene. It's a beautiful scene. So those are $5. Are available around town and at the relay.
Always a pleasure, Michael Ebling.
Thanks, Andy.
And I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures of you in your grass skirt so that I can share them with the rest of Dryden. Coming up next, we'll talk to Ryan Graham of the Dryden High School Music Department. We'll talk about what's going on with that, and we'll also talk about his involvement with the Relay for Life.
Sounds good.
Michael Ebling.
Thanks.
One more of those.
Okay.
Cheers.
Konnichiwa, Dryden.
Guten Tag, Dryden.
Buongiorno, Dryden.
Hola, Dryden.
Howdy, Dryden.
Hello, Dryden.